Gems. Did you guys miss us? Alright, Gems. We are at the doctor's office for Grayson's appointment. He's here being a big boy, drinking his own milk. Say hi to the Gems. Just a regular appointment to see what's going on with him, check his weight and stuff, and I'm sure she wants to see how he's eating and progressing, so that should be interesting.
You eating meat?
Yeah, he's tried chicken. He don't like it so much.
Trying chicken.
Next should probably be wild salmon or whatnot.
Wild salmon.
Well, yeah, I was reading wild salmon was a little bit better than regular salmon for babies. So it's just kind of a bit hard to find.
How much do you weigh now, punk?
I know, Worms.
Because you got heavy. I don't even know who you are anymore. A lot of people ask me how fatherhood has been. And it's been... like his answers rehearsed.
Is it?
Fatherhood has been great. Has its moments. But overall, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Right, pump? Especially when you have this beautiful lady in front of you. Why are you touching your hair? Like, oh, you're talking about me?
No, because I didn't look that good today. And like, you know, like,
you're talking about
I'm
me?
still like, okay.
Oh, shoot. See, you put on your Superman shirt today, pump. Daddy put that on you.
I mean, you dressed him. I laid his clothes down.
You're gonna get 2 needles today, pump.
Is he?
No.
Why would you say that to him? It's so mean.
Why is it that every time I put a pamper on you, it turns blue within 5 minutes? You can't just allow the dry diaper for at least half an hour?
Okay, well let me tell you something. What is the benefit of circumcision?
Nothing.
Nothing. This is why Canada has stopped it and America has stopped it.
It's a cosmetic thing.
Yeah, but if you talk to people who are circumcised, they're cleaner and whatnot.
Yeah.
We say that once you teach your boy to pull back when he's having a bath, he's just as clean as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It started in America from the First World War. The men were out for months and months, no baths, no nothing.
Yeah.
And when they came back, they found the men who were circumcised were cleaner.
Naturally.
Okay, naturally. My light, leave my light, be a smart boy. Okay, don't interfere. Thank you. Nosy Parker. Good. 2 teeth. And nothing there, that's my boy. Oh. Mind your business. 15.
I've been trying to find it in some grocery and they don't have it.
They don't have it?
That's what they told me.
Like the wild one.
Yeah, the wild salmon. They didn't have
Are
it.
you
So
kidding? There's a boy.
Yeah.
I would have thought they would have mostly that.
that's what I thought. So I don't know if it's just the one I went to or
You have to go to like a
so I'm
special
gonna-
store for
I was
it.
thinking like do I have to go to like, you know, like a Blue Sky type of place. Or
Well,
something.
a fish place.
Yeah, they'll for sure have it.
Or No Frills tend to have fish. So he is doing absolutely well, absolutely normal.
Daddy Kev is leaving us. He's going to work.
Work as usual.
Work.
Bye, Dad. Love you. Bye.
So
Love you.
Grayson and I need to try to hit up the grocery store. See if we can find some things for him to cook for his lunch today.
Wild
And the
salmon.
week.
Like
Wild
Daddy's favorite.
salmon. Wild salmon.
My favorite.
Daddy's favorite. So, alright, y'all, let's go. Now. Let's go. Do you want to get bananas? Do you? Do you want to? As you know, oh my gosh, Gems, my hair, it's a bad hair day today. I need to do it clearly. But as you guys know, I'm always trying to find the organic things for Grayson. I think it's a grocery store that I chose to go into today because I'm not really finding any organic items, for one, for the fruit and vegetables. Maybe I just don't see the signs, but I don't see anything. So now we're gonna go and try to find the wild salmon for your boy, right? Are you excited to try salmon? Are you excited to try salmon? Yes, we need to find the wild salmon for him, and we're gonna see what else we have to try to find for him. It's raining outside, so my hair is just poofing up because I ain't got barely anything in it or any kind of shape, or so I just had to wrap it somewhat. I gotta do that today. And yeah, basically just have to get ready for the week with my looks, right? This frozen one, don't know if we should get that. Don't know if we have fresh ones, Grayson. What are we gonna do? Of course, pouring rain. Why? Mommy tails, we have to make a run for it, Grayson. And look who's trying to fuss now. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, I just came back home because cannot be bothered to try to find the salmon today because it was just pissing, pouring rain, and it of course literally just stopped now as I pulled into my driveway, which is hella annoying. And I'm annoyed to have how my hair looks and I'm outside, but whatever. And Grayson's been crying. He just stopped now, but he needs his lunch like yesterday. So there's no point in getting the salmon today because I'm just gonna end up making it tomorrow. So tomorrow when it's nicer, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. So today he's gonna stick with his regular vegetables and whatnot. And yeah, I just gotta get inside because I need to do my hair and I need to work on this video for you guys. And it's just been hella hectic when you're doing it by yourself, and it kind of sucks. It can get annoying sometimes, but I know it's all part of the grand scheme of things and the big deal of being a mommy, you know what I mean? But the weather can definitely play a factor. I definitely can say that because that's no joke. If it's like sunny and all cool and nice, and it's all good. It's not as bad. I mean, the crying will still be there and the errands will still be there, but it won't be as bad. So when you're carrying him and the bags, it's not that bad because it's just, you know, sunny or just dry, not pouring rain, making it feel like some torrential downfall, and you're just trying to get in the car. Everyone's getting wet, he's getting wet, you're getting wet. Hop in the car, miserable. Anyways, let me go inside here. Okay, Grayson, we're going. Alright guys, so we are back inside. Grayson had his lunch. As you can see, he's cooling, right? He's cooling. He's such a big boy. So surprising that he only gained 1 pound. So the doctor was saying that he has a fast metabolism already since he's crawling and doing all that. And of course, since Kevin and I are the same way. So yeah, so the appointment went well nonetheless. And you know, I'm not too sure if you guys remembered from the previous vlogs or not. We touched base on the fact of, you know, a lot of you guys have mentioned Grayson's feet and how they are, how they look and everything like that, but Kevin and I have already spoken about it in previous vlogs, and his feet are fine. There's nothing wrong with them, and yes, they may seem a little bit turned in, but yes, it's because of how he was in the womb, which is obvious, but not to mention only because, you know, back then when he was in the womb, like, he had a very low percentile, and that's why he ended up being induced, and he had to come out early at 37 weeks just because of, like, no, there was a little bit of issues with how I was carrying because I was a bit small and I wasn't gaining, and he needed more room. So that's why I ended up having to be induced and everything like that. But not only for that fact, but, you know, just to kind of keep him healthy, and he's would be better outside the womb opposed to being inside. But, you know, ever since then, he's seen a couple pediatricians and specialists from the hospital. They've all examined him top to bottom and seen his feet, and because I was concerned and I was like really worried about it, even Kevin as well, and they said that he's good and that he's fine, and that probably by the age of 1 it will settle and it would be straightened out on his own. And also just from him like starting to wear shoes, like proper shoes. So even though he wears like little sandals now and whatnot, but like it's still fine. Like, there's no need for like metal harnesses or special shoes, thank goodness. So, you know, of course it keeps us worried, and of course I'm always checking and always asking, and I always straighten them out. And, you know, let me just show you guys. In socks, outside of socks, don't mind the lines, it's because his feet were getting warm, clearly. But yeah, but because he's able to straighten them out and they're moving, they don't hurt him. He's only fussing because he wants to sit up. But yeah, so because they're able to, they're very flexible and they move and his toes are all right. They said that there's no major concern for that, you know, so everything is good. They move, they turn out, you can hold them straight. So that's what I try to do when I'm holding him. I try to always hold it straight, just kind of get them like, you know, in the groove of being more straight at times. But even on his own, I see like whenever he straightens out, he actually does straighten them on his own, you know. So it comes and it goes, but you know, most importantly is the fact that they do move and they don't hurt, you know, because we were worried and I was getting skeptical that he may have to have a surgery by the time he's like 1 or 2 or anything like that, and thank goodness he does not have to. Pray for us. But you know, like, he's really good, and all the specialists I've seen, like, legit, I would probably come back to each and every single one of them, and someone will probably be in trouble or sued, because there's no way in the heck after all those visits and everyone telling us the exact same thing that no, he doesn't, and that it'll be fine by the time he's 1 year old, or even just before, that anything should happen or change. You know what I mean? So that'd be really disheartening if that were to happen, you know, because that's so scary for your baby or any small child to have any kind of surgery, no matter what it is, because of course they have to be sleeping. He for sure cannot be awake, and who knows what they'd have to do, like break some bones, remove some bones, insert a metal plate. Like, it can get so like in depth, but I know for sure like that would not have to happen for him, and I know for sure that it will straighten out. He'll be fine. Just got to keep practicing. And look, just even look right now, it's by itself. He just has it by itself. Like, you know, it comes and it goes, and I feel obviously just because of how his placement was in the womb, and that's what they said, and because it was a lot smaller, you know, that kind of all like just plays a factor into it. But I know like he'll be fine, and it's gonna straighten out, because he's not the first or the only child that's had the same thing, and they've all kind of straightened out, you know what I mean? So like, worst case scenario, if it doesn't by the time he's 1 and he's in like proper shoes, then by all means, like, I don't mind putting, like, switching around like the feet, like switching around the shoes like on opposite feet, or you know, if it comes down to getting special shoes, I mean, I guess. But as far as I know, they've all said the same thing, that it'll be fine. And like, legit, each appointment that I go to, I'm always steady asking or making them double check, because yes, I'm paranoid. As a mom or any parent, you'd be the same way, especially when it comes to your child or like any small kid for that matter. As much as, you know, it's just feet, but hello, it's a form of walking, and it's a form that's noticeable, you know what I mean? So of course, like, all those things really play a factor. But nonetheless, gems, not to worry, we are on top of it from day 1. Believe me, I've been on it since he just came out. Like, ask Kevin, I've been like ridiculously on them, steady asking the same doctors over and over again. They probably get hella annoyed with me, but I don't care. Until I hear what I need to hear, or I'm seeing some kind of results, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's my tale on that. But anyways, I need to go fix my hair, guys. I need to like wash it and like reset it, figure out what kind of style I'm gonna do next. Well, the way I'm gonna wear it for the week. So before I had it kind of like fluffed back. That's how my stylist had did it for the christening for Grayson. So the next one, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I might bring it down in the front again, fluff it up, God knows what. But I need to get a move on, because that is a mini process. Not as bad as when you actually have a little bit longer hair, but it's still a process, because we got Grayson and I gotta edit. Y'all know the drill. So anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and liking this video. Please share with your friends and family, and be sure to follow Kevin and I on all of our social media. It's all in the description below. You know, our Instagram, our Twitter. Oh, no, Kevin doesn't have Twitter, I do. But all of my handles for Snapchat, Instagram, all that is all SeeAyanna. Kevin is yyz.ca, and he only has IG and Snap. So be sure to follow us on all those aspects of social media, okay? You want to see what's going on. You know, we want to keep up to date with the fam, all right? So until next time, gems, from Grayson and I. Say bye to the gems, Grayson. Say see you later, gems. Play with mommy's phone? Oh my gosh. God, it's starting.